Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, the Art of Sweden / Scandinavia. And we are kicking France's butt. We're going to try to take as much as possible to enable us to isolate Paris, because our goal is to claim Paris for ourselves and then convert it to Swedish culture. We have a little over 100 years to pull all that off, and then we'll get a cool little Easter egg treat. Split this group in half, move you down to Girona. And very soon, actually, we're going to be able to start moving units out of France, which is going to cut down on the amount of attrition we're getting, because I think every French province is now being sieged. So these guys, I could leave some cannons, and I should probably do that. I'll leave cannons around to speed up the siege, but the actual infantry, I will move out to Trier, for example, over here. Same thing there, and you as well. I think we're still building a few units here and there. Let's check. No, we're officially done building units. Oh, we're slightly above our force limit. We could do a quick little consolidate to drop that down. But I think our force limit's going to go up relatively soon. Part of it is because we just annexed someone, of course. Oh, there's the Haitian troops that keep dropping things all over Ireland. See, there's a couple of... That's my fleet, that's my fleet, that's my fleet. Okay, these are all fleets that are really accounted for. A single one in the English Channel, that'll merge up with someone relatively soon. And, oh, yeah, we do have a couple little armies kicking around over there, which is fine. For the sake of argument, so I don't forget them, I'm going to move them to Trier as well, just so that I don't forget them. And, oh, yeah, some troops over here in Tuscany. Now, can I separate peace out Tuscany? Would they start to be willing to do that? We don't really have any war score, and they still don't want to peace out, so never mind. It's like, maybe we can get war reparations or something, but we cannot. Actually, why don't I just move some more troops down here? Like you guys. Move down to Tuscany. Oh yeah, you gotta take the long way around. Battle over there. Ah, we finished sieging Paris. So let's group these guys up and go blast those rebels before they de-siege something, which would be annoying. Here, you can join in as well, and we'll figure out what we want to do with you afterwards. So the entire northeast of France is now occupied by Scandinavia. And we pretty much have someone everywhere else. Spain entered a military line. So, okay. Who the fuck is Sunda? Really don't know. They're like doing stuff all over. Way over here, these guys. These are the guys who sieged Kent and are currently sieging Wessex. Well, it helps that the AI does not have attrition on their ships, so they can drop troops off everywhere with little difficulty whatsoever. I mean, at this phase in the game, it's not that unheard of either, although I assume that their technology is not really at the point where they have 0 attrition. But it is kind of funny. All right, so we'll blow those guys up. Nice. Move you down there. Oh, the Tuscans still have a little bit of a unit, so I'm gonna move a handful of troops with a leader down here, and then the remaining guys will just move into friendly territory. So they're no longer being fully. They're no longer being attrition by full defensive. But I want to take the artillery and move it around, ideally in a stack of 15. We'll organize it once we get here, just to make sure we always have the maximum siege bonus and just finish these bad boys off as quickly as possible. We probably have ticking war score to go. We still have another 14. Oh, we've held Picardy for some time. War's only going on for 3 years. We don't have our full tick, so we're not going to get our call for peace yet. We should be able to get a 100% war score peace deal relatively easily. We don't need... Wessex is gone. We don't need a 100% war score to be able to get a 100% peace deal, because France is got low enthusiasm, so they're going to be willing to negotiate something relatively quickly. All right, group these guys up. Select army, new army. I'm going to take the cannons and just leave them with 15 and change. Move down there. There we go. We'll just have this roaming band of cannons added in just to speed up these sieges. France may already be willing to negotiate a 100% peace deal. Probably not yet, but soon. I'm going to detach the cannons, throw them in over there, and take the rest of these dudes and just send them somewhere where they won't be attritioned. Go away, France. I'm going to negotiate this on my terms. Let's go ahead and start looking at what would be in. Lost the Siege of Ulster. Sure. So what I want you to do is I want you to release Normandy. That's 1. So, diplomatically relatively high. What's the cost? So that's 29% war score. If I were to just... Well, I don't know. That is... I'm assuming it's the same war score. 13, that's 26. So it's actually 29. It's slightly more war score. What? Maybe because Normandy, the actual province of Normandy, hasn't been taken yet. Let's see what happens when Normandy itself falls. Because I'm hoping it's not more expensive to release a nation than to claim it for myself. That seems really derpy. Ayrshire, no. Wallace, yay. Okay. So again, we'll go ahead and drop out some cannons. Stay there, and then yeah, we'll just bring these troops home. We're almost out of manpower. Like the amount of people, because we've been reinforcing our max manpower this whole time, right? We gain 5,000 per month. So we've gone through probably about 500,000 people in this war, if not more. Especially considering we used some mercs as well. That was pretty frightening. Smash that and then come back over here. We can probably convince France to get out a little sooner if we actually get some more of their allies out. So same thing here. We'll take these cannons, throw them maybe here. Get the nice big roaming cannon stacks for maximum siege bonus, bringing everyone else home so they don't get attritioned. Still not willing to white peace. I'm really surprised. You're in 3 separate wars, buddy. Don't you know when to quit? You've arrived, won the siege of Bourbon. Great. Detach the artillery. And bring everyone home. Oh, let's actually drop that merc as well. That's the other thing I should be checking when I'm sending people home. We don't have tons. We have some. We've got lots of money. We can afford to keep them around, certainly. But, you know, why spend more than we need? In fact, at this point, I've got so much money, I should probably consider building. And if I'm going to build anything, I think it's going to continue to be things like conscription centers. Lots of manpower boost. Doesn't take as much military power, because it's 10, right? 10 military power. It is 500 gold each. A fair manpower increase, but also an extra +2 force limit. Oh, also it's got the multiplier on the manpower modifier, which is pretty strong. Okay, yes, that's the extra cannons, which is lovely. So, really want Normandy to fall to see what's going to happen. That looted went away. Siege of Maine is over. Right there. So, the cannon can go to Anjou, and the infantry can run back over here. Looming disaster. Aspiration for Liberty is going up. Okay, that's new. So Aspiration for Liberty, what does it do? Is that the rebellion? I mean, it's not ticking very much, and it's because of the war exhaustion. Oh, I can finally set a focus over here. Do I want to? That's tough, because I don't normally want diplomatic focus. I'll spend the 50 points. Looming disaster. Is it... It's progresses, though, right? We can see it going. +1 each month. We'll be alright. Looming disaster. What could possibly go wrong? Good. You. Go there. You. Come up over here. We can actually speed up the stuff down here a lot if we were to detach some blockades. You over here. We're going to send a big fleet down there. We don't want to be sunk by some Tuscans randomly. Tuscan Raiders are hard to read because they do walk in a straight line to hide their numbers. Alright, good. Move down to Anjou. Okay, hold on, wait. Cannons, move down there. Oh, and these are all mercs? Good. Go away. Still waiting for Normandy to fall. We can actually take all our infantry out of there. They contribute nothing to the siege. I mean, if they were to sortie from the castle, then it's a little bit riskier because all we'd have is cannons, but I'm pretty sure we'd still have big numbers on our side. Frisian nationalists. It's right over here. So the war exhaustion obviously is being a bit of a problem. I could increase the autonomy, but I don't really want to do that. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to deal with it that way. Only one province, and yeah, it would be nice to have, and yada, 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 yada. Fuck it. It's fine. Who cares? All right. Can't believe Tuscany's still in on this. Get out of the war. Really? All right. Let's do it, buddy. Let's do this. 64% war score. Normandy. Okay, Normandy did fall. Thank you. Let's move all these cannons down to there. So, out of curiosity, now, if I were to sue for peace. Release nation, Normandy. 29 war score. And if I were to just take it, 26. I guess I could release them. I could take it and then release them as a vassal. Okay, if I take it, that costs me 100. Right, because it's 50 per, except where I have the claim. I don't have enough claims. I release the nation of Normandy. It's going to be 50 total, so I save some Diplo points. Erg. Well, let's see what kind of thing I can work out. We do this, and yeah, we want to grab as much as possible. 93, 105. Okay, so that's probably the best. How many points? 250 points. I'm getting there. I'm making some points right now. Especially if I don't decrease my war exhaustion. I think something like that would work fine. We could technically free up, what, 3 points if I annexed these two, or they got them to cede it to me instead of releasing it. But 3 points would bring me 90. That wouldn't be enough for another province. I mean, maybe another province somewhere, but not of the ones that matter. This brings me to just under 100% overextension as well, which is really convenient. Well, that's clearly going to be the peace deal, probably plus some gold. But it's well above our war score, so we're going to leave it. Let's take a look at the looming disaster. 1% towards starting. And I don't think it's a chance. I think the random element is completely gone. So I can see it coming, and I can prepare. If push comes to shove, I can always, you know, remove some stuff. We're going to be okay. Let's take the infantry and send them out over here. Let's go ahead and back these guys up this way. Since people are going to Trier, we don't want to get any attrition that we don't have to. Group up, select army, detach the mercs. Although we did have a merc cannon there too, which is quite nice. And I'm going to split you guys. Yeah, like so. We can grab Defender of the Faith. That's quite nice. We can claim it. I mean, after 2 years, someone with more prestige can steal it from us. We do have a lot of prestige right now. You get less war exhaustion, although it wouldn't actually cause anything to go away. And better morale. I'm not going to bother with it right now. I've got the money. I could do it. One of the reasons France had such insanely good morale. But it's okay. Right, okay, you're down there. Good. Oh, yeah, we do need more ships to show up before you can do a full siege, though, or full blockade. On the siege of Aragon. Nice. Let's go and move you here, except for the infantry, which we will move there. We don't need to blockade here or here. Oh. We don't have a full... Oh, it's because of the enemy blockade. Never mind. I don't care about getting blockade war score. Well, although maybe I should. Okay, do it. As I say, I mostly just do the blockades for the purpose of sieging faster. My prime concern. We could release, or not release, but move 3 artillery. Do another siege. Keep it going nice and fast. Very close to being capped on admin, but it's going to be important. These are going to be expensive provinces. There's a good chance we'll be able to start the coring process and still have enough points to maybe get a tech, but better safe than sorry right now. Detach the mercs. Let's bring all these guys home. Actually, I'm not going to bring them home. I'm going to make sure that I have an army to fight mercs, or to fight rebels inside of my new territory. So I'll get them to pile up on Picardy. They're still going to get attrition because technically the full defensive is going to be kicking in here. But I'll keep like a 40k stack in this area. That's before reinforcements, but that'll be okay. Ready to fight any rebels that show up there. Not to mention do a little bit of rebellion fighting. Hell, we might want, for the rebellion fighting, we might want more than that. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and risk it. It's okay. Detach, move here. Actually, that's a pretty big Tuscan fleet. Let's just split in half and do that. I wanted to free up some ships to do some protection of trade, but we'll just have to deal with what we've got. And move to Provence, and you get your ass up over here. Franche-Comté. Good. Again, we'll move the infantry back and move some guns into an existing province. I mean, if you really want to be optimal, what you do is you check the exact siege cannon breakpoints, and then you try to, you know, use those as efficiently as possible. But right now, it's like, well, I'll just put more in places, and it'll generally work. Because just adding 1 or 2 doesn't necessarily guarantee that your siege goes any faster. Now, I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe it would be nice to have it be like a percent, like you'd still get a percentage of the benefits, but I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have things in the game that allow some min-maxing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to move more people in the middle here, but I'll have some people in the Ligurian Sea. And, oh, all right, so I was going to say we can always reinforce if something happens. And apparently something is happening. We'll send all the ships in. We do have big numbers. We don't have our heavies here, and they do have 10. They also have 14 galleys, which do extremely well here, but we have massive numbers. Hopefully it's okay. It would suck to lose this, especially since I could have played it safe with 2 stacks of 100 and just accelerated the sieges. Lost the siege of Ayrshire. All right, crossing in. All of Great Britain is going to be sieged out. It looks like we are breaking them. Yeah, they're losing a few more. They've already lost a heavy as well. And we're going to lose some stuff too. But yeah, no, we have just such massive numbers. Good. We've sunk the whole Tuscanian navy. I know it's Tuscan, but, you know. I've watched Under a Tuscan Sun. I know how it's supposed to be. Detach a siege. Or blockade. You guys would probably be willing to get out now. And you are. Tell you what, since it doesn't cost me any Diplo points at all, give me all your money. And break your relations with France. Yeah, that's really nice because we're going to be fighting France again. Negotiating from themselves. Good. Yep. I don't actually want any of your land. See how nice that is? And everyone over here. And you guys who are all black flagged, I'll send you all the way home. We've got some cannons there that could potentially be useful. Actually, as soon as they go into Wallace, I think they'll stop. Go. First, detach anyone who's damaged, which does not leave us a whole lot of ships. Holy cow. Alright, on the siege of Vaux. Grab the cannons, move them there. Grab everyone else, move them up here. Really don't need a lot of people for the blockade. Okay, 79%. Would you accept? No, not yet. Getting there. Just a few more sieges. They will be willing to accept my stuff. You see. You will see. First grab the damaged ones, move them away. And the ones that are left, we will detach a minimal siege and go here. Doesn't leave very many ships. Technically, they could get defeated, but I think we've basically dealt with all the navies that could possibly be a threat at this point. Merge you up. Detach the mercs. Grab the cannons. Send them here. Grab that merc. Cancel him. Boop. Here. Same thing. Just grab the cannons. Send it there. All the infantry. No more attrition for you. 82%. Not yet. Soon. Very soon. At a certain point. Let's check the looming disaster. Alright, 6%. No, we're gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. We're saving our Diplo points as well. Oh, right. I'm checking. They might... Yeah, they're not willing. But even if they were willing, we wouldn't actually have the Diplo points because we need 250 for our current deal. It's too bad these were not my rivals. Because I am going to F these guys up so much. We would get a lot of power projection. But they are not. We really can drop a lot of these guys. For the siege. Although there's no lights in here or anything. No, it's fine. We'll leave them here for now. It's okay. Oh. You're only getting the full defensive penalty, so that's good. But I'll still split you up just in case you happen to be maybe in the winter or something. You get a little bit of attrition. On the siege of Girona. My Girona. Repair all those guys. On a couple more sieges. Put you in there and in there. We'll definitely be over our support limit, but that's all right. Still not willing. Damn close. And we're damn close to enough points. Couple more months, couple more sieges. We'll be in good shape. You're arriving, you're arriving, you're arriving. Way overkill over here, but that's fine. We'll let it be. No, go away. On the siege of Savoy. No one else I can separate peace. Well, Haiti and Sunda, technically I could separate peace them. I feel no need to do so. Boom. Another siege. Great. Take all these cannons, send them to Provence. Take the rest of the guys and send them to Trier. These guys here, I will split in half, move some of them back there. You guys are just sitting around here being heavily attrition. Let's move all the guns to Provence and the rest of you over here. This war's gone on long enough, there's a good chance we'll be able to annex someone else at the end of it. See how it goes. And yeah, there's also the possibility that we can diplo-vassalize some people. Cleves over here was pretty good. They feel threatened, which actually improves the chance that they will be willing to be diplo-vassalized. It will put us over our diplo limit, though. And we really do need to get a good pile of diplo points for the next war as well, so we may not do it. Speaking of, oh, we're 1 point short. France is probably willing to start piecing out now, but we're still a point short, so see what we can do. Keep bringing people back? No, we don't want to invest in a... That would be a military idea. And yes, actually I do, almost certainly. I'm not rushing to Covered Way. 10% less maintenance. So 147 to... Wow, 15 gold a month we're saving. All right, that's worth a lot. On the siege of Provence. And oh, we still need to wait a month to tick so that we have 250 diplo power. La 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 la. Way back to Brunswick. Booming disaster, 9%. Ah, we're fine. Lots of heresy, and we're not at 999 here either. We can lose a cardinal. I have money, but at this point, like, who cares? Oh, these ships don't need to do anything anymore. Why don't you, for now, work Seville? We're gonna, after the war, I'm gonna group everyone in one big group, split my trade ships in half between Seville and English Channel. Okay, we won another siege, brings us up to 92%, almost certainly. They'll be willing to do it. Yeah, they are. So, let's review. We're going to release Normandy independently, which is going to save us a little bit of overhead. We could, if we're willing to wait for another 50 points, what I could do is annex these, which would put me over 100% overextension, but then I could immediately release them as a vassal, which would technically put me above my vassal limit, because I think right now I'm at 6 of 6. I am. And that's not necessarily bad, obviously. It just cost me 50 extra diplo points. But I think I'm okay with this. Because I can probably just make friends with them and diplomatically vassalize them. And therefore save myself the 50 diplo points and just a little bit of extra headache. This is going to be okay. So I will take all this. So the problem is we can't quite get there. Can't quite get there. Because we're going to have to fight one more war for this province. Okay, here's plan B. Hang on. Don't release Normandy. Give me Co in this. Holy shit. Okay. Thank God for, like, rubbing two brain cells together for a second here. I don't suppose you've got any province that's worth exactly 11 war score, do you? Actually, you have quite a few options. Okay, the problem is the overextension. I will be 114% overextended. Even if I release Normandy right away, I'll still be 114% overextended. And because I can still release Normandy from Co. That's fine. And I don't want to risk something truly, truly bad from happening because it's going to slow me down. We'll get all those, minor inconvenience things. If I just do this and do some truce breaking stuff, this will be fine. Here's something that's interesting. War reparations. Instead of just flat gold. Now, that will go away as soon as we start warring again. If I am thinking about truce breaking, so it's only 1,000 gold. I wonder how much I would get over the course of some amount of peace. Because it's 15 years of truce. Almost certainly I'm going to break it. Although if I wait at least 10 years, the war reparations will end at that point. Oh, we're back to this configuration here. Right, when I just release Normandy directly, then it saves me 50 points, but I don't have the option of war reparations, and I only get, what, like 700 gold? Okay, let's release them as a vassal. Wait, if we get 300 points. Looming disaster? Nah, who cares about that? What could possibly go wrong? Well, oh, royal marriage with Lithuania ended. I want to keep that. I don't suppose. Yeah, they're still in my thing. Does this guy have a strong or weak claim? Well, we need a royal marriage back. And they'll agree. Yeah, okay. So no. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'm going to think about it, but there's a very good chance that I'll actually take Normandy and Co. and release them as a vassal. It'll put us slightly above our vassal, or our relationship limit, but ultimately, I think it might be a best solution. We'll see how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.